Up from Aurora, Illinois, Jedrick, Yamila.
Go, Jedrick.
Yo, welcome back to another TheFrizzGod video. Tournament final day at the Forsyth Open, back at the Prairie Course. First hole, par 4, 476, going with the nuke. There was a slight tailwind, so I didn't get quite all the turn there, but it is all good. We are in the wrong gap. We are in the gap for hole 2. So, yeah, I cut out a bit about what I was doing. There was like an over the top play, or I could just like kind of just hyzer. And I elected for the hyzer just because I was like, yo, like I'm not gonna get that much more distance going in, so just play the safer shot. But yeah, we kind of went a little too far, and first forehand of the day hit a tree. Unfortunate, but that means we get to pull up the little tomahawk. I don't even know what this is. But yeah, a little over the top with the sled, and we're into the basket essentially. Probably like 10 feet, 3 feet, excuse me. But bang, tap in for my bogey. Not how you want to start off. Tied first. So, but yeah, hole 2, par 3, 348. We were just here, just in the front of the gap, but yeah, same nuke. And just kind of just hit something straight. As long as we get out the gap, that's all that matters. And I hit that tree and I kick out, so we make it out. But yeah, we're about another 200 feet, and going with a forehand, second forehand. This could be trouble if we're throwing a lot of forehands. But yeah, I got the Z zone in hand, and just a little too high, the releases. So yeah, see me trying to commit kind of more forward. But yeah, leave ourselves about 45 feet, and kind of a big putt for the par save here. And I'm just kind of in the mindset of just trying not to bleed strokes. Just par is good, and just a little too soft, and get quite the full commitment. But tabbing for another bogey, 2 over for the round, which, I mean, it feels different just because Friday I was 1 down through 2 holes. So, but hole 3 of par 4, 650, got the water. But yeah, Onyx just right of the tree, and we land pretty much dead straight from the tee pad, which I was not fully expecting. It's kind of weird because that tree and like branches kind of gave it more turn. So, but what's up with that? So Onyx off the tee, Onyx off the fairway. We got the more stable one, but I kind of realized this one wasn't as stable. But yeah, and goodbye to that Onyx. It's in the water. But yeah, it was just a low ceiling. I didn't like the trees far left, kind of close to the water. I didn't want it like to knock down, and then I just had to compete with that first set of trees right before the water. So just didn't give it enough height. I was trying to just kind of ride this left side, but yeah, went OB, got a good upshot with the zone, pretty routine, and just another kind of scary putt. But yeah, this time it's for bogey instead of birdie. So 3 over through 3 holes. Not the start I'm looking for, but it's okay. We got a lot of golf to play. Hole 4, par 3, 240. Just throw something straight. Marty Supreme surf, and we use all of the width on that left side. We start right side early and finish left side late. Shout out the boy Mike making a big putt. So I'm like, he literally gave me the blueprint, bro. He's literally the blueprint. So I'm channeling my inner Mike right now and trying to make it. I just want to be just like Mike, man. We're about 50, 60 feet, and I loved it out of the hand, just a little high, just right over the basket, and good backstop right there puts me pretty much a tap in for my par, first part of the day, which is awesome on a 240-foot hole. So yeah, 3 over. But yeah, hole 5, par 3, 226. I thought I kind of cooked with this. Camera angle. I did not. You couldn't even see me throw. But yeah, so dead straight. And he saw a little skip, and I thought it set, but I actually went long by like 3 feet maybe. So yeah, now we got this 30-footer to save par from out of bounds. And we cash it. It was a good feeling putt to start off the 5th hole. But yeah, kind of minimized damage. Hole 6, par 4, 745. Got that nice flippy destroyer in hand. And honestly, this was catastrophic. We did get it back, don't even worry. That was way out of bounds. But yeah, I don't know. It was kind of a light headwind, but I think right when you get out the gap, it kind of turned into a right to left. So kind of hard to kind of tell. I feel like they should probably have like a flag or something out here. But throwing from the drop zone, throwing my duo eagle, and just straight guy, just center cut. And we got this for a par save. But yeah, throwing just this ledge, just kind of getting it close. And the wind kind of you saw that the wind kind of get a hold of it right at the end and push it kind of far. But the boy Shane almost got his head cut off, bro. But yeah, I thought that was kind of funny. I think you saw me kind of almost try to grab it, and I was like, wait, that's not what you want to do. But anyways, back to the round. We're back. Another, as you see, 1 putt for our bogey save. And just a ripping headwind. And just keeps it up. Just online, no doubt about it. So saved the bogey, I guess. So we're 4 over. Completely different round than the first round, but it's really windy. So you see me kind of switch up. It's a straight headwind now, which is weird because the other hole was a headwind, but I was facing the wrong way. But this is 350, and I went cigar, just dead straight shot. I didn't want to risk the wide ante eagle and have it kind of do a weird thing, so kept it kind of driven straight, and it worked out. We were short, but closer to the basket than we were than the first day. But yeah, I got this kind of elevated basket putt. I think now I was feeling another heady, so it was just the wind was doing some crazy stuff out there. So that's just the one thing you got to mitigate out here. And good putt, first birdie of the day, count it. And you got to give the basket some love too. Let them know you enjoyed their work out there. But hole 8, par 3, 374. Just a stock hyzer. Again, like the wind's just so weird to read. It's swirling. So I thought this was kind of the right play. I think I was feeling more headwind, so I want more stable. And I kind of wanted this one to flip up just a tad. And it sails kind of short and like 50 feet past, not even past, short of the basket. But got this. I think Shane hit a big putt, so I was trying to match him. He gave me the blueprint, just like Mike on hole 4. And just not enough juice on that one. But yeah, just another tap-in par, which I will take at this point because I've taken 4 bogeys. But yeah, so yeah, see, feeling the wind, trying to figure out what it is, get a wind read. But yeah, so hole 9, par 4, 689. Again, with the same duo destroyer, and just kind of go over this. Initially, I thought I was like, oh, see, you got a little turn right there, but then I saw it come right out. So perfect spot, just center of the fairway. I think kind of right around where I landed during my practice round. So I kind of knew what to do from here, and especially just learning from my first round. My mess up was just I just got the distance wrong, disc-wise. So going with that Firebird now, looking for that fire hydrant. trying to go a little wide of it, cut it off a little inside, and I land probably like 30 feet, 40 feet, and I'm to the right. So, but yeah, so little backstory here. There's one of the women. She works with the village of Forsyth, I think, and she was recording us. She was trying to get some film to show us off. Just disc golfers out here. So hit a big putt. Point at the camera. Let them know. You know, the boy appreciates them. You know what I mean? So hole 10, par 3, 305. I don't even know what I'm talking about, bro. But yeah, iconic hole out here. Mound. So we got beat up Quakesy. Like, see,
No wind.
I was feeling one wind. Now I was feeling a different wind. Now and then I put the grass up and it was just no wind. So at this point, I knew the wind was chalked. I was just gonna be just throwing something stable. But yeah, this one didn't even flip up. Just straight hyzer all the way. Hit off the corner of the forsyth sign and got a crazy roll. So yeah, honestly, can't be mad about that. That was just kind of pretty cool. So and we're base of the mound, and you really can't run this. So just laying up to the flat, and I actually did pretty well. So got that going for me. Little teleport action, and you know, really making sure I get through my routine and put them through. And I believe kind of at this point I'm still first, so kind of a check-in position wise. But yeah, hole 11, par 4, 704. But this one is just kind of snaking, kind of an S curve. Just want to kind of get it out there. And we had my boy Luke. Shout out Luke. He's a lefty as well. He's watching all these drives from over there, so giving me confirmation that I was in the middle of the fairway. I'm about another 300 feet out, but it's kind of this right to left, and I'm trying to go for this Annie play, and that is not the first Annie mistake I've made this tournament. I think I did it again on this hole. But it was I kind of got lucky because it came out. This one was too much Annie. But yeah, we have this like step out kneel thing. It was just kind of a weird throwing motion, but just shout out the sled, bro. That thing does magic. And we're about 18 feet to save the par. So gotta love it. Again, testing the wind. Yeah, at this point, I don't even know what's going on. Just trying to lock in. And that I do. Still 2 over through 11 holes. Hole 12, par 4, 659. And discing more flippy. So I got the Red Bull Nuke. And got it to turn, but just was going to hold it for a little too long. But I get a good kind of roll towards the middle of the fairway. So it kind of makes this layup play a little easier. Kind of nothing in the way. Got the at-most surf, just something straight to kind of get me to the base of the peninsula. And that's pretty good. Little further than I was on Friday. Actually, I was on that tree, but better angle. So I knew I had this shot. Just pull out the blast and just kind of just smooth the guy up there. And yeah, a little tap in for our par. But shebang, another par. Still 2 over for the round. And we're going to the lefty holes. Hole 13, par 3. 348. We're discing down. I'm going my Doodle Bob Onyx, and I didn't hit this one wide enough, or high enough, honestly, with that throw. So honestly, the better miss was kind of straighter. But yeah, we left ourselves another 80, 90 feet, and it's just a little jump putt, just to kind of get close, give it a little scare, but ultimately just trying to play for par. I thought I hit it. Just top of the basket, bro. I preempted. Dude, that would have been such a clip. But it's all right. Went about 20 feet deep, but I feel like I was locked in. And yeah, it was a little heat check, but yeah, still 2 over for the round. Hole 14, par 3, 351, more like 320. They moved the basket. But yeah, so I just down again, went Firebird, and I don't know, I just didn't throw this one kind of as hard, and I hit that tree right there, and yeah, so we're about another probably 80 feet. I love this distance actually, so yeah, give it another scare, I guess. And I thought I did, just right side basket, and it was kind of a good hit. Kind of kept it kind of close, but yeah, tapping in the par. A lot of par golf out here. And now that is the end of the lefty hole portion of the course. Hole 15, par 3, 400. And this time I decided, you know, kind of go a little more disc, dual eagle, and I missed my shot. I did not commit to the wide at all, and we're still about 200 feet. So, and I think this is kind of a blunder right here. I think I should have went sled, just kind of for these up shots. Kind of threw that one soft, just straight down. Knew it was bad out of my hand. The stare, and yeah, we're still another 80 feet, but this is for par now. It's probably 100 feet, honestly. So just another step putt. Try to make it, but yeah, seeing that not going in. I got a little tap in for my bogey, which, I mean, is fine. I think at this point I'm tied now. So just kind of keep pace, maybe get a stroke in these next 3 holes. But hole 16, par 3, 276, making the correction from Friday, disking down to the MD3, and just a little high, and I hit first available. Again, now we kind of got this uphill, up shot, low ceiling. Just have to really hit the gap. And again, same mistake as the last round, or last hole, is just threw that just too low and just turfed. So I'm this is probably 100 again. I don't know, bro. This is hard to watch. Honestly, it was hard to edit, hard to watch again. But I'm doing this for you guys, so just locking it in. But that was still not even a good up shot. I would like to just drop it in for a bogey, but just a little putt. Now 2 bogeys in a row, 4 over. Hole 17, par 4, 640. Just max distance, mush right here. And this first shot's just kind of whatever, you know. Not, it's kind of hard to mess this up. Just get as far as you can, and that I did. Honestly, I couldn't find it in the video, but yeah, we pushing like the backside, so gonna have to go frisbee here. I think, yeah, picked up my Sagara and then dropped it. It was gonna go with eagle anyways, but yeah, this is a do or die upshot for me, and just really low. I was watching this over again, wondering how this happened, and I just think my run-ups are kind of faded. You kind of saw me run in that direction, so I think next time just really think about running kind of forward, I guess. But should be routine upshot, and yeah, I was in between a forehand and backhand there, and backhand was not the play. I felt a little more comfortable with the backhand, especially kind of 2 bogeys at a time. A little reset. Gonna try to save par from here about 40 feet, which is nice. Not an 80-footer, but just out of my hand. I knew it wasn't good. Another bogey, and I think at this point, my boy Shane, he was just getting pars. He was doing good out there. So I think at this point I knew it was not in my cards for the first place, but trying to finish out with a solid round, 5 over, stay there or even do a 3, but just the mental was chalked. Didn't get out the gap cleanly, and we're just going for faded throws down. Flippy destroyer, instant, just 4, and I didn't even get the upshot from here, but yeah, another 50 footer to save the par. Yeah, this is a hard watch. From being first off the first round, holding on, and keeping it tied to go into the second round, and we finished total 2 over for second place. Shout out Shane, congrats to you, man. You really deserve it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
We've got 2 trophies here for AM2 division for iOS number 140, the Forsyth Open, presented by TheFrizzGod. Taking second place from Aurora, Illinois, Jetrick Camilla. And first place.